One thing I love about technology is that it's always changing. And today we're going to talk about the differences between Cardano's website and Solana. And I really wanted to go into a bit of detail to just point out some things from a business perspective, some things from a user perspective. Let's just jump into it, see how it goes. And let me know if my thoughts resonate with you. If they do, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe below. So let's dive right in. Here we are at the Cardano homepage. So I believe this homepage has been pretty much the same for almost a year, if not longer than that. So I want to just talk about a couple of things here. First, let's just talk about the very first thing that sticks out: making the world work better for all. What the hell does that mean? How does it work? How does it do that? It grabs my attention a little bit. It's not really that sexy, but okay, I see somewhat of what they're trying to do, okay? And then as we sort of just scan this website, we can see here we have a developer section, individuals, enterprise. Okay, that makes sense. So now as we scroll down, we can see here, our world is changing together. We could change it for the better. Again, this is all just kind of fairy tale language. It doesn't really tell me what this does. I know I can dive deeper here into the description, but the fact of the matter is you have 5 seconds to grab my attention as a customer, as a developer, and you're not grabbing it yet. And I'm gonna show you how this compares to Solana's website in more detail as we go along. So as we scroll down, we can see, okay, they got a couple benefits, they've got some descriptions on this stuff, and then we sort of get into some of the meat of what Cardano is and what some of the features are, the proof of stake mechanism, the research behind the project, the security, and also what their overall goals are and what they're trying to achieve. And then as we scroll down, we see a Discover Cardano section. Again, when I look at this, it's got the people, the purpose, the research, the technology opportunity section. It doesn't really mean anything. So these are words or stuff spewed out on a page that doesn't psychologically drive me. Think about how this compares to Apple's website. Everything when it comes to Apple's website is very sexy. It draws you in, it grabs your attention. This doesn't do that. This is very lofty language, could really mean anything. It's not very specific. It's not hard numbers, hard facts. And as we scroll down, it just doesn't get much better. I mean, we can see here we've got the partners section. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. We've got a little bit of the news section, how to get involved, but that's it. I mean, I just basically went through this homepage and I still don't understand what it does, what can I build, who's building on it, what is the network doing right now. And so now, based on all that, right? Yes, the site looks good. Yes, I love Cardano. Yes, you should stake with us at the LCW Stakepool on Cardano. But this website needs to be improved. We need to actually put some numbers to this. We need to grab people's attention better than we have been doing. And I'm going to show you exactly how Solana's doing this and why I think they're gaining a little bit of an edge, at least in terms of the website. So we could go through the rest of the Cardano website. There's obviously a lot to this. There's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of stuff going on. We can see here under the different tabs, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of little details to look into where we could go through each page, but I only want to show you a high level overview of what my thoughts are as a new customer or a new developer that would hit this page, and really just give you my perspective on it. So now let's jump over to Solana. Okay, so first thing, similar type of thing, developers at the top, network validators. Okay, right away, I know it's a network. I know they've got some sort of validator nodes. They have a community and they have an ecosystem. Okay, so that grabs my attention that, okay, there are businesses building on this. So right away, we see the very first thing, powerful for developers, fast for everyone. Okay, now in my head, I'm starting to already ponder, okay, how is it powerful? What's so powerful about it? I'm curious, right? You see Apple do this a lot with their website, especially on all of their pages that they're really trying to sell you something. They're real meaty pages to grab your attention for their products. So that's the very first thing. And then right away, boom, I can see start building, right? So now I'm like, okay, powerful for developers. And now I can start building. And here's the documentation. representation, right? So that grabs my attention. And then we see down here, this is very subtle, but it's very simple. It's just a little blurb about what Solana is. Solana is a decentralized blockchain built to enable scalable, user-friendly apps for the world. That's simple. So immediately I know I can build user-friendly apps for the world on top of Solana. That's it. That's all I really need to know. But then where they really draw me in, as I scroll down, I can see here, and I'll bring it up for you guys, transactions per second. I immediately get some hard data as to actually what the network is doing. Total transactions. Even if this is not even very accurate data, it grabs my attention. It makes me think this is a very big project. This is a project that I should pay attention to. And then I also see average cost per transaction, super low. You know, this is like their way to hit you with some benefits right up front that really make you want to learn more. And Cardano needs to do this to draw in more developers. And then boom, we see right away validator nodes that are up and running. Next thing, they hit you, join the fastest growing ecosystem. Whoa, fastest growing? Okay, now let's take a look what that is. I mean, typically when you're building something, especially as a developer, you want to be on the cutting edge technology. You want to be on where things are happening, right? You don't want to be building on old stale protocols. Not to say that Cardano is old or stale by any means, but this just grabs my attention to thinking, okay, this is a fast growing ecosystem. I might want to build on this. Okay, I want to learn more. So then they also give you a quick button to go and explore the ecosystem. So right away, I can see all of the dApps being built on top of Solana. This also adds social proof. And you'll see that Solana does this a lot throughout their website, right? They continue to throw in more and more social proof to grab my attention, to make me more excited to want to build on this. So now if we go back to the homepage, we also see here, scale for global adoption. See, I love how they do this in the sense that these are very short, but yet very specific and carefully crafted little phrases to continue to just hit you with a feature, hit you with a benefit, you know, over and over. Talking about scaling, low cost forever. This is a prime example, and Apple does this all the time where they show two images right next to each other to give you something that is a nice visual representation, but also hits you with some more benefits, right? When we think of networks, we want to know what the cost is. So we want to know, okay, it's low cost forever and it's fast. Those are typically the most important things when people think of networks of the current age, at least. And as we scroll down further, decentralized and unstoppable. I think this is slightly a little bit of a farce, but they at least throw it out there. They at least make me believe it with what they say. And at the bottom, we have a bunch of call to actions to get you involved, whether it's join the community, become a validator, develop resources, and the rest of the typical homepage stuff. We're not going to run through all of the homepage. That's what I really wanted to hit you with. Those are my thoughts from a UI, UX perspective on the differences between what Cardano presents and what Solana presents. And for the record, I love Cardano. Cardano is one of my favorite projects in all of blockchain, and I can't wait to see how the ecosystem evolves. These are just my thoughts on how the website could be improved when you look at what other competitors are doing and why they're being successful at it. If you enjoyed the content and you have some ADA, stake with us at the LCW Stakepool. That's the life-changing wealth stake pool. And give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.